compete with that chimp over there that she's hanging with. All that flesh and fur. I don't have either of those. Let's give it a go. Well, hello there. What's your name? Mine's Candy Bones. They call me that because I'm just so sweet. So, you come here often? Hey, baby. You know what they like to say about me? They say that I'm pretty fly for a dead guy. Yeah.
Fool, what are you trying to do getting at my girl like this? What are you trying to do, boy? What you trying to do? What were you looking at me like that for? What you looking at me like that for, boy? Get out of my face! What happened to you?
Evidently it was just a dream. But I woke up to something much worse.
Woohoo! Praise be to Yevon. Dude, I finally found the name of that Dino game I've been talking about. Dude, check it out. It's Dynowarz. Okay. Hey, dude, watch where you step.
Don't worry about it. I can't get much worse.
Oh yeah, Dynowarz. Put that sucker in. Let's play it. See, I've never played this game before, but it looks cool. And I'm looking forward to playing it, so let's go. It's one of those password games, so this is probably going to be a good, what, 3-4 hour game maybe? Wow, no cutscene, no introduction, no nothing. I am already playing. There's a slight delay with the jump. That is strange. Well, hopefully the level design facilitates this. Oh, bugger. Okay. Alright, this is already quite the challenge. Wow. And I touched the spikes. That's great. I'm so glad. So glad that happened. That's a mine. Okay. The violence is pretty satisfying, at least. Alright. Although a little bit of context would be nice, but I guess this is one of those where they expected you to have the manual or at least have read the back of the box. Because even at Best Buy? Blockbuster, yeah, one's alive, one's not. Even with Blockbuster, they would give you a little bit of information on the back of the box. Give me. This is tricky because there's an input delay on this jump. It really messes with your head. Like, he winds up to make this jump, and I kind of see how it's supposed to be realistic, but it's slightly annoying. Because you expect to jump immediately, not wind up and then do it. And this feels like it should be level 2, not level 1. Oh, I'm getting through it anyway. And hop into a dinosaur mech. This is what makes this cool.
It's Mecha Gojira.
That is what it looks like.
You know what that actually reminds me of?
It looks exactly like Mechagodzilla.
That mech, what drew me to this game was that mech reminded me of something from an old 80s cartoon called Dynosaurs.
And I've never even heard of that. Yeah, this is definitely like Mechagodzilla. You ever played the Godzilla games on Nintendo? Should cover that crap fest sometime.
Oh joy.
Come on. I'm waving hi to you. How about you just... Okay, seriously. It seriously took that long to kill? Serious? Oop. Okay. I guess I'm walking away from you now. Okay. I gotta say, the graphics are quite nice to look at. And very colorful and pretty good sprite detail. I mean, they definitely use the pixel count very effectively. It must have looked really impressive at the time. It's artistically nice now. Wow! See, there's a slight... It looks like I'm just being terrible at this, but I'm serious. The control's a bit stiff, and the jumping is delayed. So I'm actually trying, like, the absolute best I can, fighting the control, and there's nothing wrong with this controller. I was playing something else with it earlier. Oh! So it feels like I can't really do anything without taking damage for some reason. I guess I just need to get used to it. And why is this such a damage sponge? Like, why is it necessary that I have to hit this thing so many times for it to die? Why? And look where it's... And look at the loot it dropped. Right there. Look at it. It's right over the spikes. I have to avoid it or else I'll get hit. So I can't even grab whatever that was, because I'll take damage otherwise. Hello, more damage, sponge. Oh, cool. Ooh! Finally, a useful weapon.
The cool part about getting the weapons is if you get the same weapons 3 different times, it'll go up. It'll go like to like level 1 or 2 or 3.
That's kind of like Xexy's in that way. At least you can continue without the password as long as you leave the system on. It's at least forgiving with the continues, so at least they understood what they were doing when they were designing these enemies and levels, which it leaves a little bit to be desired, to be honest. This doesn't necessarily feel like the most fair game I've ever played. Come on. Up.
Oh, wait until you get to level 2.
Let's try this again. I definitely want to like this game. I know that for sure. Can I hit the... I can't hit that mine. Can't go down there. It's an immediate game over. And I can't hit that mine. Man, the hit detection is just weird. This is one of those things where you just gotta get used to it. But it's kind of weird. Even with the new weapon, that thing still took me quite a few hits to kill that thing. Beep. But hey, I got an energy pack like in Mega Man.
The thing I love about the launch fist is it's basically like almost kind of homing, like a homing missile.
You know, this is made by Bandai, and I can believe it, but I think I prefer Digimon out of out of some of the things they make. Woo! That's actually really cool.
Huh. You are.
Oh, I thought I had to bend down to shoot that, but no, you can shoot that without it. Interesting. Huh. Although I'd rather have a weapon that shoots straight, but...
You do look like a Machinedramon.
I do! I should cover the Digimon PlayStation game a little bit. That'd be quite an undertaking.
Oh, dude.
How am I supposed to get... How am I supposed to get out of this thing's way? I can't jump high enough to get away from it. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's no platforms for me to get around him. What am I supposed to do here? Just keep hitting... That's... It makes me feel like they didn't think that through, to be honest. Oh, it looks like I beat that level. At least I got a nice little thing there. Now I'm back to this guy, but at least I'm a little more nimble. Well, back to that. Whoa! Back to that. Delayed jump. Monkeys. Come on. Look at all these projectiles coming at me. Like, all these projectiles. I'm really having a hard time with this. Because I can't jump there. I can't... Where am I supposed to go?
The insanity is strong with this one.
I have a feeling you're going to show me a whole lot more of this game than I'm going to show anybody else.
Nah. Maybe.
Take the wheel before I break it.
No, we don't want to break the giant mech's wheel. No. Alright.
So I have the feeling that you really like this game.
Oh yeah. It brings back a lot of fond memories. We was doing that time in the summer where I play a lot of games like this. I think it was Narc. Abadox was one of them.
Abadox.
And Shatterhand. That was an interesting one.
Those are some great games right there.
Oh yeah. I can back past these.
You seem to like your action games and your shooters.
Yeah. Especially if they have anything with robots in it.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. What's your fascination with robots?
You know, I've been questioning that ever since I met my girl. She's a robot.
But your girl is a robot.
Long story.
But I thought you said you also married a Grim Reaper. Are you saying that you are in a relationship with a android Reaper?
Yep.
You think you know a guy.
It's like I'm dating a female Death Scythe.
Nice Soul Eater reference.
It's creepy. Fun, but creepy.
Hey guys, sorry, I just have this alarm in my head that goes off anytime anybody plays Dynowarz for the NES.
Oh hey, you're just in time to watch me get schooled. Again.
Well, with this game, I'm not surprised.
Well, at least it's not Ninja Turtles. Gotta get back into that at some point.
Yeah, but how far are you?
Pretty much helped him get to level 2. Haven't played this in so long.
And you know, I really like this game. I mean, I haven't played it in like 30 years, but this was a rental when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. I'm curious to see how well I would do now.
I'm curious to see how well you do now as well. You didn't get to see me fail at it earlier.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there'll be footage.
Shot it.
You failing? Nah. No way, Eerie. Nah.
Oh wow.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It is unrealistically placed, but appreciated nonetheless. Man, these enemies, they behave. They behave in such a strange way.
They do. I don't remember the enemies moving in that way.
You know, that's interesting. It makes you wonder, are there other pilots in here too? Like Zoids? Hey, Petrie!
So you're like a dinosaur in space, I guess. It
Yeah.
looks like.
The interesting part of the story that I remember is the guy you're playing is a doctor. I think his name is Dr. Brainius, and you're riding your Cybersaur.
Ah.
Or Cybersaurs is what they dubbed it. That's all I remember about the story, if it had one.
I see.
Yeah, back in the good old days when they had instruction booklets.
Well, like I said, this was a rental, and the video store didn't bother to give us the instruction manual, so we just had to guess on the backstory and the story of this game.
Yeah, there was like this huge controversy that, especially Nintendo themselves, personally got involved in with the copying of instruction manuals. Some places actually just copied the instruction manuals themselves with their own in-store photocopiers from the back and put it in with the rental games. Whee!
I actually remember that. I rented a couple of video games back then. The video stores did that exact same thing. Wow. Level 3?
How many levels is there?
You know, I lost count after 7.
Okay.
There might be more than 7. It's been years since I've beaten this.
The difficulty appears consistent, at least. Even though it pretty much just throws you in, like, okay, this is what you expect, now do it.
Yeah, there is no tutorial. It's basically like, here you go, you're in a giant robot dinosaur. Have fun.
And your jumping is delayed. And enemies will jump at you, and on top of you, and take many hits. At least they're generous with the power-ups when you're careful with it, but sometimes, when, like earlier, the power-ups spawn directly on top of an obstacle that you can't touch, it's like, oh, gee, thanks. I wanted that, but I guess I can't have it.
Oh, I'm guessing I missed this bit that you're referring to.
You'll get to see it later when it's on YouTube. Wait a minute.
Spookular.
Way to be meta, Candy. Way to be meta.
I really want to make a Switchfoot reference, but I don't think anyone's going to get it or find it that funny.
Then why did you say that?
Good point.
I swear, it's like The Land Before Time with robots. Oh,
More Dynowarz.
back off, Sarah.
Yeah, I could see that. Land Before Time with robots. Yep, that sounds about right.
Oh no. Is that Chopper?
That does almost look like it.
Oh, that's okay. At some point in time, I do fight Littlefoot.
That little still image of the dinosaur looks really good.
Especially for an NES game back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one thing I will give Nintendo credit for. They knew how to do their artwork in certain games. Especially Metal Storm.
That was Irem.
I believe it.
Irem made some very impressive games. And they continue to for quite some time.
Oh
I can't
yeah.
remember when they stopped though. I believe it still exists, but it's either under a different name or it's just a holdings company now, and they don't actually publish anything. But I think they exist as another name now. I think, because I believe they got bought by someone bigger. I can't remember.
Irem was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they were.
Bandai did, going back to the artwork, Bandai did a very nice job on the graphics of this game. It's definitely very aesthetically pleasing. So I'm definitely seeing a pattern with these bosses, where we've got this thing at the side of the room that you have to kill.
Yeah, what is that thing?
Mother Brain's kid.
Oh, is it now?
I think Sonic was the father.
That was on a different YouTube series.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was funny.
Yeah, that's back when that channel was actually good.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, I must be really behind because that was weird. Never heard of that before.
So you fought that thing and you got to backtrack?
Yes.
I see. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Most NES games never did make sense. Except for maybe Castlevania and Mega Man. I understood that.
I can't play Castlevania.
Why not?
I relate to it a little too much, I think.
Come to think of it, why is Pinhead talking to me?
Oh, you flatter me, Toma. But no, I'm Candy Bones.
Oh,
Haven't you noticed I've been in every episode?
yeah! I just never heard you speak before. Man, I have gotten in tunes with some weird stuff lately.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't even heard of Android Reapers. Man, I'm behind the times.
Yeah, I guess I got off lucky. I'm still not dead.
Unlike somebody.
Touché.
Thanks, Bones. Thanks.
Hey, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
We've established that. We've established that.
Ooh. You know, I think I sense some type of dark history that I don't need to know about yet.
You'd have known if you watched the. Shut up!
Oh boy, I smell an orgies. I smell an origin story coming.
You're smelling oranges because I had some earlier. Chopped them up. There's some citrus pills on the floor somewhere still. I hear citrus. I leave citrus pills around. Citrus pills?
That explains a lot of things going on.
I once had a citrus pill dealer. He cut me off. I had way too many. I had a citrus pill addiction. It ruined my life, guys. You don't even know.
You know, the most interesting conversations always happen in NES games.
Yeah?
Peels! Peels, guys! I'm trying to say peels! Because, did you know, with citrus peels, you leave them around, they are supposed to help your memory.
Because you've got olfactory senses in that hole that a nose is supposed to exist in.
Good point.
Wow, I just realized my robot dinosaur is orange. At some point, maybe I should play Shatterhand. Been having some weird dreams lately.
Weird dreams. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Quiet, Pinhead.
You keep calling me that. Man, I wish I was that guy.
No, you don't. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Because then I'd have to be summoned by a puzzle box, and that would get annoying. I'd show up like, "Hey, you told me you wanted to do something." No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You opened the box. Here I am.
Way to go,
Time
Pandora.
to play.
So you're exiting your dinosaur to come fight a boss?
Basically, the bosses themselves would be the giant robotic dinosaurs that you have to harass. Once you get the key, you come in here, fight some nucleus, and then backtrack over to your dinosaur.
I see.
It's like shopping. It's tedious, but it needs to be done.
Wow, I really don't remember much about this game.
Oh man, I remember enough.
These levels seem to be repeating themselves a little bit, these platforming movements.
They do give off a little bit of variety, but it all comes down to the same thing. Defeat the cast of Land Before Time, Robot Edition. Beat the nucleus. Go home, make dinner, and there you go.
Dinner? What kind of dinner do you have prepared, Toma?
Chili dogs. It's Genesis night.
Well, I don't know if there'll be any dinner to speak of where I'm going.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, where are you going?
Well, I'd rather not say because of my own safety being in jeopardy. Let's just say I need to learn a certain spell to ward off a certain person who shall remain nameless.
Ah.
Did you mess with the Necronomicon?
No, but this guy... Oh, crap. I said guy. You know he's a guy. I better stop talking.
Dude, it can be a girl for all I know. I've had my fair share of creepy ladies. But that's a different story altogether.
You realize I am just a floating skull. You don't know what I was before I died. There's no way for either of you to know. Any, actually. I need to go back to school, learn how to read.
Oh boy.
Or maybe take some more orange pills.
That's it, no more Final Fantasy 13 for me for a while. Boy, I like lightning.
Hey, my addiction was the real deal. Orange pills, they're deadly. So, no jokes about orange pills. Please, I'm going through withdrawals as it is.
Oh, jeez, that's rough.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, I was eating regular oranges to try to curb the addiction, but that's not even the same thing. Just because they're orange pills doesn't mean they taste like oranges. How stupid was I?
Oh boy. I don't know what to say.
Dude, try some Zexies. Zexies really helped me out.
Sorry.
Try some Zexies.
So, how is that withdrawal going?
With Xevious?
Yeah.
I actually haven't had much of a problem since Xyz, actually.
Huh.
So, thank you for introducing me to that.
You're welcome.
This kind of reminds me a lot of Xyz, this game. It was kind of interesting. I'm trying to remember. It was Hudson that made. Xyz.
Yes.
This is
Hudson
Bandai.
Hudson made some decent stuff.
Yes, they did. They made some excellent stuff.
The one thing I will say about Sunsoft, their music for their games were awesome.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the guy who did most of the composing for the Sunsoft games, but I remember hearing about that.
Yes, whether it's Blaster Master, Fester's Quest, Gremlins 2, Sunsoft games have really great music.
Gremlins 2 was actually a pretty interesting game.
I'll tell you another one that caught my interest. Journey to Silius.
Oh yes.
Boy, there was a story behind that I never knew about until later.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say Skynet. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Let's just say that end boss, spoilers anybody, really did remind me of something.
Huh. Well, for my health, I better not interrogate you as to that final boss's whereabouts.
Still reminds me of that dream I had. Something about a cop.
Something about a cop.
Yeah! And the weird thing is, he can actually block bullets with his fist.
Huh.
No, like his hands got oh. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look into that later.
Strange.
See what's stranger is, I have been playing a lot of games with robots in it. I mean, even Ninja Turtles had the Foot Clan.
True.
And then you got my girlfriend. And the Grim Reaper thing, and... Huh. Yeah, I really need to look into that dream of mine.
Believe me, that doesn't make too much... Believe me, that's not too far-fetched.
All I gotta say is, if this leads up to some weird thing with Pandora's box and a giant Gundam, I am so gonna be into it.
You might get a little more than that, I'm willing to bet.
Something tells me you're right.
I mean, I'm keeping a guy alive long enough to fuse with his other half. There's a wizard, and there's more than one of us Grim Reapers. I'm trying to escape. There's a lot going on. And now you're dating an android who is also a Grim Reaper.
I think it technically should be a cyborg, but yeah.
True.
What is it with me and gothic androids?
Yeah, I don't know.
Excuse me while I'm picking my brains off the floor, trying to squeeze them back into my ear.
Did you say near?
No, my ear.
Huh. Never mind. Just forget what I said. Gothic android. Huh. Guys, I'm freaked out right now.
You get used to it.
Oh, here, let me fetch you some orange pills.
No. I am perfectly fine. I like peaches.
Well, we got peach pills in the back.
What are you implying? That I have a crush on Princess Peach? And that just got out in public.
Well,
Does the android Grim Reaper girlfriend of yours know about said crush? Well, I guess it's a celebrity crush. We all have those. In fact, Erie's first celebrity crush was Shania Twain. If you do not shut your mouth, I'm gonna break that jaw. I was 3!
You know, now that I thought about it, I think my first celebrity crush was a robot.
So, are you saying, man, you really feel like a woman?
Haha.
Or, woman, you really feel like a man? boy, do you feel like a woman? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I am saying I'm gonna get you.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Speaking of droids, there were lots of them in that music video. It was a country song. Obviously, pop country. The aesthetic was robots on a spaceship and Shania Twain riding on a futuristic motorcycle. Very country. And I think it won an award. How do you, in a good conscience, walk up to the stage, you know, of CMT, of the Country Music Awards, CMA? I don't remember what it's called because I don't care. How do you go to Country Music Awards with a video like that?
With style.
I'm so confused.
With freaking style.
If she at least wore a cowboy hat, I'd almost be okay with it. Or a cowgirl hat. I mean. Or at least something resembling the genre that she was performing that song in, instead of doing an EDM style thing. Like, what was her producer thinking?
well,
Although, as a kid, I did think it was cool.
I think we can all agree that Taylor Swift, being 10 years old or something, was watching that, getting ideas.
Probably.
Being a robot?
No, about being a pop singer, not a country singer.
Yep. I'm willing to bet, like, that was definitely an influence.
Yep. I had the chance to meet Taylor Swift once.
Really?
Well, Flatrick offered me a chance. He had this... See, he was gonna offer to teleport me to a random celebrity. That was the caveat. It was a random celebrity. He wasn't gonna tell me who. And when I turned down the offer, it turned out that he was going to teleport me to Taylor Swift.
You dodged a bullet.
Apparently.
Must have been one hell of a bullet.
Well, this level looks impending and intimidating. Lots of other words that begin with I.
Like,
oh my!
Interesting.
We're on Cybertron.
Or incumbent. I don't know what that word means. I guess you need to go back to school and learn how to read.
What about...
I'm dead.
Oh, he just cheated death. The dinosaur, I mean. Sarah, didn't I just kill you?
That's a cool weapon you got there, Toma.
Oh, that laser that I just lost?
Oh, now it's gone.
Actually, I'd rather have this bullet.
Really?
Yes.
Is it a hell of a bullet?
Oh, yeah.
One hell of a bullet?
Oh.
Ooh.
Man, these enemies still take a while to destroy. Which is kind of which is a little uncommon in Nintendo games. Usually it's like they die in like 1, maybe 2 hits.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah. But like in this game, it's like certain sized enemies, they take like a lot of hits to take down.
This is true.
You think they are stubborn or something.
Speaking of which, here's another
Oh
bullet
crap,
charge.
it's another, it's the other little foot. Oh no, you jump.
This is Littlefoot's uncle.
It's the lone dinosaur.
It's the dinosaur. See, at least you have someone, he can get up on that platform. How are you supposed to avoid them when they jump at you? There's no room. And there's no time. And you don't move that quick. I don't understand what their thought process was there. Just give you extra health?
Boy, that gosh darn thing takes up a good chunk of the screen.
Yeah. Which is technically nice to look at, but I mean, how do you dodge it? It's like you can't fight it without taking hits, and that's not good design, honestly.
Yep.
This game's got a lot of ups and downs.
Literally.
Because you're going up and down on platforms.
Oh, that stung.
Oh yeah, it stung like a...
Like one hell of a bullet.
A bullet bee.
Bullet bee?
Bullet bees. Bullet bees.
That sounds very familiar. I don't know what
Bullet bees. The pain! Metal Gear! Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That was a distraction. Oh my god, I can't believe I remembered that. Metal Gear.
I used to have a bullet bee for a pet.
What happened?
Well, it's about like you'd imagine. He shot himself.
Oh my.
Yep, shot a stinger right off and, well, just died.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
How old was he?
I think he was 17 micronomensons old. It's a bullet bee measure of time.
We'll just assume he's a youngin'.
Yeah. Because that's not really old at all.
Poor him, more like poor me. That was before I took this gig up with Erie here. That thing wouldn't leave me alone. You try reaping souls with that thing swirling around inside your cloak all the time. It's really annoying when that thing's trying to tickle you and you're standing by somebody and you're like, hey, it's time to go. And you keep giggling like a dork. And they don't take you seriously. They think it's a dream. Then I take them to wherever they're supposed to go, and yeah, that's a little awkward.
Yeah. Speaking of awkward, I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Like with what?
With the game. Is that water down there, or mountain range? But you're inside a dinosaur? What is that down there?
I think it's wires.
Yeah, I think it's just window dressing.
It's like ranch dressing, but for your windows.
Ranch.
Would you?
My head.
What
My
is
head
it?
hurts.
You
make my head hurt.
I once had a plate of window dressing before.
It goes
Seriously.
great with walls.
What is up
Extra
with the
drapes.
What is up with the salad talk today? First oranges, then salad dressing.
I guess we're hungry. How can you be hungry? You have no stomach.
Dude, he's a reaper. I think he's just hungry for souls.
Right on there. Right on.
Well, besides, I heard that Flatrick shared his rabbit pizza with you. I mean, come on. Bob.
That was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like it would be crazy. But if you do it right, it's delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when you chase it with some orange pills.
Wait. Did a skull pinhead thing just talk to me? Why am I treating this like this is no big deal?
You're playing an NES game, dude. You pretty much adapted as the norm.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I did it!
Whoa!
This is a first!
Wow, Toma, you beat the game?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, evidently, because this is credits. We're seeing credits on the screen.
This is a when games happen first. He beat the game without passwords, without Game Genie.
Just the powers of magical bullet bees and Taylor Swift.
Well, if that don't beat all.
Wow. I think I need some orange pills.
This calls for a celebration. I'm gonna go bug Megan Trainor. Nah, I'll take the orange pill.
Wow, we actually beat a game this time. That's amazing. Yes! And you know what I just realized? We're all sitting together like this. We haven't done that since episode 4. It's true.
Huh. Well, you know what else is true? That you beat this game without my help.
Interesting. I might help you on the next game.
Does it involve shattering at all?
Maybe. Well, I guess that's what happens when games happen. Hey, see, I got to say it this time!